Hi everyone, Medina here, and you're watching Arise Humanity on YouTube and Soul Tribe on Rumble. If you haven't joined Rumble, please do, just in case anything happens to my YouTube channel. So today, I would like someone to explain to me something. I have a confession to make. I don't do Halloween. I just don't get it. I never have got it. To me, Halloween has always seemed really dark and foreboding, and it is a sort of commemoration of darkness. So it's, to me, it's adding energy to the dark by anything that we do to celebrate Halloween. It's feeding the energy of the dark because it is a celebration of death and darkness. And I've never understood it at all. And I know that children celebrate it by, going door to door and, doing the whole candy thing. But again, when you really look at what that means, the candy and that sort of confectionery was created to build the addiction to sugar, and to basically it poisons our systems. And so anything that is promoting eating lollies or candy, as they say in America, is something that again is promoting the darker agenda. And I know I sound a bit like a stick in the mud, but to me it's so obvious that there are so many people that celebrate Halloween, and it is not a good thing. It's not something to be celebrated. I'm trying to give a bit of an overview perspective as well on this. I mean, the way I look at things, why don't we celebrate beautiful things? And of course we know that our system has been built on the agenda of our controllers, the elite. And so, of course, the positive things like unicorns behind me, and isn't this a beautiful one here? Unicorns, fairies, things like that we could celebrate, that really uplift us and raise our frequency. We aren't putting the same emphasis on those things, of course, that we are on this really dark, awful energy of things like Halloween. When you look at it from this perspective as well, it's very interesting. So Halloween is on October the 31st, considered to be the Day of the Dead. Then on the 1st of November is the All Saints' Day. So this is a day traditionally where all the saints have been honored and celebrated. And that's a very powerful energy. When you work with the saints, you're calling in some very strong, higher energies to work with you. And actually, in the same way that when we are asked to call in the angels when we want to work with them, it's the same with the saints. When we want to work with them, we have to ask them to come in and work with us. They have to be given permission in the same way as the angels. And so I really encourage people to work with the saints' energy as well. And in fact, I've got a wonderful PDF on different saints and the energies that I give my clients when I work with them. So, you've got the beautiful saints like St. Francis of Assisi, who works with animals, Padre Pio, some amazing saints out there that we can work with. And of course, on the 1st of November, the All Saints' Day was a day that empowered the energy. So purposefully, Halloween was really amplified by the dark the day before, to counteract any of these really positive energies that were coming in the day after. If people celebrated All Saints' Day, they're trying to, neutralize and take away the effects, the positive effects of the 1st of November, All Saints Day. And then this is even amplified again when you look at what is the 2nd of November. The 2nd of November in the Catholic tradition is the All Souls Day. So that's a celebration of all souls. So those 2 days were very powerful energetically. And so Halloween was really given a lot of promotion by the dark so that it could counterbalance, the positivity of those days that were afterwards. And it was purposely put the day before as well because of that. So I would say to anyone out there, if you're celebrating Halloween, have a good think about it and maybe put your energy into something that's going to put positive energy into the world in a way that Halloween does not. I see so many people in Australia, and maybe they're not realizing it, but they're unconsciously celebrating Halloween very prominently here in Australia. And I think the same is probably true for America, the USA. So I question this, big question mark, super big question mark. I don't think it's a good thing energy-wise. And why don't we change it and turn it around to celebrating fairies on that day, or unicorns, or something really positive? Because we know that the dark are very deceptive and they really utilize these types of things for their loosh, for their energy. They don't have their own creative life force connection to source energy, to the divine, and so they have to feed off us and feed off other things like Halloween. So this is my little rant for today. And I just want to mention too, there's a very beautiful video which I shared on my Soul Tribe show yesterday. So if you haven't watched it, we had a great live show. I interviewed an amazing activist from Greece who would like support from anyone else that can support him with his making a stand for humanity and what he's doing. Amazing, brave man. And I talked about unicorns, and it was called the Forgiveness Show, all about forgiveness. And in the video recording by Diana Cooper, which I'm going to share below, she mentions that we can call in our unicorns and work with them. They're coming in en masse now, and they're wanting to align with us because the energy is now right for them to come back. They have this beautiful divine unconditional loving energy and unity consciousness energy. And also a thing that I didn't share in the recording yesterday was that she mentions that if you find a white feather, then that can mean that your unicorn is calling you or with you. And literally the day after I watched her video on that and she mentioned the white feather, guess what I found? A white feather. So I was walking along and there in front of me was a beautiful white feather. I thought, oh, my unicorn. Thank you. So this is my white feather. Another thing you can do with feathers, you can put them on your forehead, on your pineal gland, sorry, on your third eye. And they can give you a message as well if you tune in. So there was my white feather signaling my unicorn. So that was really exciting. And I know I have a lot of that energy around me because I really resonate with unicorns. So thank you so much for watching. Please share a comment below if you have anything to share, and maybe some suggestions or ideas about how we can utilize Halloween in a different way and bring more light in on that day to counterbalance the intentional dark energies that the dark have been really promoting on that day. Thank you. Have a beautiful week, everyone. And I'll see you hopefully on the next video. Bye.
I invite you to join my wonderful Arise Humanity Global Online Patreon community for $3 a month basic level. I share interesting resources, free gifts, discounted sessions, community chat meetups, a soul healing group sending healing to the planet, loved ones, and ourselves, and more. This is a warm, cohesive, spiritually aligned community to share important news and make connections. You can share business information and find a supportive network. We welcome you. Love, Medina. For more details, please visit our website, www.medina.com.